Hello and welcome everyone to the next episode of Sack to the Future. The VinnyXWolf channel begins its week 14 with a showcase game. The 1963 real-life AFL champion San Diego Chargers, who get the call in the showcase because they are the highest rated team that did not win, or that is not human controlled. They are the only showcase team this week, as the Vikings will be playing the Detroit Lions. The 10-2 Chargers taking on the 3-8-1 Carolina Panthers. This should not be a contest. This should be easy, relatively easy. The Chargers are a 31-point favorite. Well, we'll see what happens. From Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up later on in the week on the VinnyXWolf channel, tomorrow night, scheduled to happen, is the Baltimore Colts versus the Cleveland Browns, also on the Terrors 89 channel. On Wednesday, the 4 o'clock games, the St. Louis Cardinals. Oh, let me get this going. St. Louis Cardinals versus the... Oh, who am I playing? Burton's gonna take it back in the end zone. And here's a look at the quarterback, number 4, Ivan Drago. 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year. What the heck are the Cardinals playing? Anyway. On Thursday night, the Bills and Raiders, also on the Terrors 89 channel. And on Friday, the Green Bay Packers, as Drago hands off to Burton, the Green Bay Packers and, the New York Giants, also on the John M channel. Carolina offensive line, MC Hammer, Asher Cooley, Fred Gillette, Dan Sheehan, and Bodie McBoatface. The backs and receivers, Pete Stemkowski, William Sherman, Ron Burton, Laird missed that one. Bodie McBoatface, the right tackle. Drago hands it off to Burton. Burton, a real player who's taken 63 off, gets the first down and pickup of about 10, 11 yards. It'll be first and 10. Hand off to Burton. He makes the one-man miss, gets away into the pile of things, and is stopped up. Sherman takes the handoff this time, and he's going to be met and dropped for a loss of 1. Third down and 9 for the Panthers. Drago in the shotgun. It's going to give it to Stanley on the draw. A Stanley no gain. It'll be 4th down and 8. Other games. The action, as you see, a human sim game, human versus human sim game, as the Patriots take on the Broncos. Here's a punt by Daly. It's off to the right. It's going to be called for the fair catch. Those are showing my games on the bottom. Tobin Rote makes his way out to the game. 16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, but the Chargers are on a 2-game losing streak. as they've lost to the Broncos and Raiders in successive weeks after starting out 10-0. Rope back to pass. Moves it down way out of the field of play, and that'll be incomplete. Chargers offensive line. Wright, Gradison, Rogers, Shea, and Mix. Backs and receivers, Don Norton, Keith Lincoln, Paul Lowe, Dave Kosarek. I don't know what's going on down the Cowboys-Giants game. Cowboys running the ball into the end zone, but there's a flag down. Rote fakes the handoff on 2nd and 10. Throws it over the middle. It's caught by Don Norton. He's got the first down. He's going to pick up 30 yards on the gain and the first down. They are calling it a fumble and a touchdown. Daniel Jones is in the shotgun. He gets the ball knocked backwards, so regardless if the arm is going forward or not, the ball went backwards. That's going to be interesting. Did I miss a play? I think I missed a play. 1st and 10. No, I did not. The 46. Rote hands it off to Paul Lowe. Paul Lowe up the middle. Paul Lowe is going to get into Carolina territory with a 6-yard gain. That's his first carry on the day. Call is confirmed, and Dallas is going for the extra point. And it's 37-18 Cowboys. Oh well. 6 seconds left in the game. Lowe making a man miss, getting out. He's going to pick up about 3, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. Carolina defense, Michael Myers, We Friends, and Johnny Blanchard up front. Donald Sutherland, Kurt Russell, Bat Masterson, and Cleet Boyer, the linebackers. Fergal Devitt, S.D. Jones, Darrell Spencer, and Marshall Bridges, the secondary. S.D. Jones, special delivery, Jones on the tackle. Lasted longer than 9 seconds against King Kong Bundy at WrestleMania 1. Paul Lowe up the middle. He's going to get pushed forward for the first down. Rote back to pass. Throws it deep. He's got a man. McKinnon down to the 1-yard line. And a 1st and goal down to the, as you're going to say, the 2, a 41-yard gain. Tobin Rote to Jacques McKinnon. McKinnon had a man beat, but he had to go up for the ball. If he could have ran through it, it would have been a touchdown. The Cowboys have officially beaten the Giants, and we're going to concentrate now fully on Sack to the Future. There's an injury timeout and a touchdown for Lance Allworth. Speaking of Cowboys, the future Cowboy, Lance Allworth, a.k.a. Bambi, gets into the end zone, and the Chargers have taken the early 6-0 lead. Tobin Rote brought the Chargers right down the field with some huge receptions, including Jacques McKinnon for 41 yards. Lance Allworth getting the final 2 yards, and George Blair hits the extra point. It's 7-0 San Diego. So congratulations to the Cowboys and Cowboy fans on beating the Giants. They control first place. Week 9 is officially over in the 2019 NFL season. Here's the way the playoffs look in Stack to the Future. The Bears and Giants have byes. The Cardinals and Saints, division leaders. Lions and Vikings are the wild cards. And a lot of teams in. I was looking at the thing last night. There is a way, although it's a stretch, that I could get no teams in the playoffs or all 4. I'm going to hope for at least 1 or 2. but we'll keep you updated on that as things go. As far as this game goes, the Chargers at 10-2 are currently the first place. Oh, well, hold on. Earl Faison, Ernie Ladd, Henry Schmidt, and Bob Petrick up front. Linebackers, Chuck Allen, Emil Karras, Paul McGuire. The secondary, Gary Glick, George Blair, Dick Harrison, Bud Whitehead. Okay, the Chargers at 10-2, they lead the AFC West by 1 game over the Oakland Raiders. That's why Terrace chimes in and wants the Panthers to win, and I don't blame him. Why wouldn't you? So with a win, they keep ahead of the Raiders, regardless of what happens in their game. If they lose, they could potentially end up tied with the Raiders. Raiders are 9-3, right? Bears? I think so. Nice possession reception there for the Panthers. It'll be 3rd down and inches. Drago back to pass. On 3rd and inches, they throws it out to Burton. Burton over the 40 to the 43, and that's enough for the first down. So the Raiders are 9-3. The Chiefs are 8-4. The Broncos 7-5. It's a whole jumble. The Chargers have not eliminated anybody yet. With 2 straight losses, trying to avoid a 3rd, but they had to travel cross country all the way over to Charlotte, North Carolina. And yes, we have seen showcase teams lose to semi-pros, as 2 of the 4 Viking losses came at the hands of the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Drago brings man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Burton, and Burton's going to run right into the big cat. If Andre couldn't move the big cat, what do you think Burton's chances are? Andre could move the big cat, so that's not really a good analogy. I can't get the NFL current standings to load, but I'm working on it. Sherman takes the handoff this time, and Big Cat Ernie Ladd and looks like Earl Faison are there for the tackle. We'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Be joining us late. The San Diego Chargers are a 31-point favorite in this game, even though being on the road. Okay. The playoff picture. Good night, Chargers. Drago back to pass. He is sacked. He's going to be sacked by Bob Petrick. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. Okay. Currently, the New England Patriots, this is real life now, have the 1st seed. The Baltimore Ravens have the 2nd. They would get the byes. In the NFC, the 49ers are the 1 and the Saints are the 2. So interesting top 4. Your wildcard matchups would be the Indianapolis Colts at the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. In the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings at the Green Bay Packers, Seattle Seahawks at the Dallas Cowboys. Interesting wildcards. Now, they have their in the hunt listed, but let me just tell you, technically everybody is still alive. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, they've got the Bengals and Redskins. Everybody is still alive. Nobody's been eliminated yet. It's only week 9. So the Chargers take over with 1 second to go in the 4th. Goat in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He throws it out. It's dropped. It was intended for Don Norton. And we've reached the end of the 1st quarter with a score. San Diego 7, Carolina nothing. Let's take a look at real life NFL Week 10. Thursday night football features, if I can get it to load. Meanwhile, Paul Lowe is running for a big 1st down. He's going to pick up 17 yards on the carry. Los Angeles Chargers at the Oakland Raiders on Thursday night football. Sunday, Baltimore at Cincinnati, Buffalo at Cleveland, Detroit at Chicago, New York Giants at New York Jets, Kansas City at Tennessee, and Arizona at Tampa Bay, Atlanta at New Orleans are your 1 o'clock games. Paul Lowe takes the carry. He's going to get up to 35. Your 4 o'clock games are the Miami Dolphins at the Indianapolis Colts, Los Angeles Rams at Pittsburgh Steelers, and Carolina Panthers at Green Bay Packers. Sunday night football, Minnesota Vikings at Dallas Cowboys. Monday night, Seattle Seahawks at San Francisco 49ers. Big week in 2019, week number 10. Back to this game, San Diego is stuffed on second down, just going to bring up a third down as Donald Sutherland comes in to make the tackle. Rote back to pass. Leaves it out. It's caught by Don Norton. He runs right by the defender. Don Norton to the 20, the 10, runs by another touchdown of 66 yards. Tobin wrote to Don Norton as he runs right by 2 defenders. They don't even get a hand on him. Hits Norton in stride. Take a look at this beautiful, perfect pass. Norton catches it and then runs right by number 34 and number 32. Just can't touch him. And it's a touchdown. Here's a stat posted by a Facebook friend of mine, Gershon Rabinowitz. The New York Giants were outscored 34-9 after the Black Cat ran on the field. Everybody thought it was going to be a curse to the Cowboys. It actually ended up being a curse to the Giants. Wow. So here goes the extra point by George Blair. And the kick is good. The Chargers have taken a 14-0 lead, trying to see if they can't reach that 31-point favorite that they have. So Burton brings it out. He's going to get up to 30, and there's a penalty. Could be a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Yep, they're calling a face mask on the Chargers. Dick Westmoreland.
Automatic first down.
A lot of Cowboys fans talking tonight on Facebook. Don't blame them, I guess, but it's funny how social media works that way. When a team wins, you see all their fans posting, even ones you didn't know were fans of the team. And Drago throws the ball completely out of bounds. So it will be 2nd and 10. So anyway, I was talking about how there is a chance, although slight, that I could get all 4 teams tonight in the playoffs. For all 4 teams, I have the easiest schedule of the 4 human course. Now that I'm saying that, I'm going to completely lose game after game after game. But in order for it to happen, the Colts, who are currently up on a tiebreaker over the Texans, just need to keep pace ahead of the Texans. Texans play some human opponents. The Buffalo Bills and the Boston Patriots, similar situation. They're tied. Buffalo's got an easier remaining schedule than Boston does. Drago back to pass. Drago's going to get sacked by Dick Westmoreland, who had the penalty. He makes up for it. It'll be 4th and 20. Over in the NFC, St. Louis is currently in front of both San Francisco and Los Angeles. After a brutal early stretch, no human opponents left. St. Louis has a chance. The hardest one, though, would be Green Bay. And here's how it is. They're a game behind the wild card leaders, Minnesota and Detroit, who play this week. And I've split both teams' season series. I also got swept by the Bears. I think the key here is Detroit beating Minnesota. Puts me even. That's a high punt by John Daly. It's going to be deep, though. It's going to bounce at the 4 and into the end zone. Would put me tied with Detroit or Minnesota. Minnesota has another human game left after this. Whereas after Green Bay gets through New York, I believe that's it. Now there's the other wild card teams, as you saw earlier in the show, that there's some other teams in the hunt. So it's not easy. I'll just take one game at a time and see what I can do. Rote back to pass. And he's going to be sacked. Bat Masterson became Huckleberry, or became Wrote Huckleberry. I know that's not the right character that made that quote, but he's the only one in the game right now. It'll be second down 17. Look at the total yards, 162 to 18. Rushing, 30 to 18. Passing, 132 to nothing. Rote fakes the handoff. He's going to get sacked again. This time, Cleet Boyer unblocked. The defensive end, or defensive tackle, I don't know what it was. The defender just sidestepped the running back, and it's third down and 25. Third down and 25. Rote hands it off to Keith Lincoln. Lincoln running over somebody, but picks up 3 yards. So bring up a fourth down, and on will come Paul McGuire to punt it away. Punt taken by Burton at the 50. He's going to get up to about the 43, 7-yard return. And with 3:46 to go before half, the Panthers trailing 14-0. They got the ball back. If you're just joining us, a couple touchdown passes by Tobin Rote will put the Chargers out in front, 14-0. Burton takes the handoff and he's sidestepping, trying to run over. Can't tell. 40-something. Second down, Gary Glick. It's second down and 4. Drago hands it off to Burton. This time Burton's going to run smack into Big Cat Ernie Ladd. It'll be third down and 4. That's not a fight Burton's going to win. Stemkowski goes in motion. Drago back to pass. Throws it over the ball. It's caught by Baldwin. One of the Baldwin brothers. Alec Baldwin. The annoying one. And it's first down for Carolina. First down and 10 with the 24. Burton running right up the middle, and Chuck Allen is there to take him out. It will be second down and 11. We have reached the 2-minute warning with the San Diego Chargers leading the Carolina Panthers 14-0. Burton right into a Charger defender, and he's not going to get anything. It'll be third down and 13. Hans Henry Schmidt on the tackle. Drago under center. He throws it complete to Larry Sherry. And it's going to be a first down to the 11, a pickup of 16 yards. First down at the 11. Drago back to pass. Oh my goodness. Earl Faison just come in and completely takes his head off. And Carolina's going to call for a timeout. So let's give you an update on Sack to the Future 64. I am down to 4 teams left to edit. The Steelers, the Houston Texans, the Houston Oilers, and the Minnesota Vikings. Drago back to pass. He throws to the end zone. Baldwin comes out and catches it at the 2. There's still some 27 teams to address. Not one team is yet fully rated, so we've got some work to do, but we're getting there. Make sure you check out my Vinny's take earlier on the daylight savings time and how ridiculous it is. They're going to review this by the booth. It's 3rd down and 1 if it stands. It's, of course, under 2 minutes, so all booth reviews. If you're just joining, don't know what Sack to the Future is, it's classic rosters with modern rules, so that's why in 63 we're getting a booth review. Hopefully no black cats run onto the field while this is going on. Third down and 1. I guess it was overturned. I'm not sure if I'm getting viewers or not because it's jumping from 1 to 2 to 0. So if anybody's on, give me a shout out, let me know. Meanwhile, San Diego defensive line is up to destroy Burton and force the Panthers to take a timeout. Fourth and 5, they're going to go for a 23-yard field goal. Ray Finkel is the kicker. There's the kick. It is up. And it's good. Laces must have been in as Finkel puts it through. Especially on the right hash mark. And that kick goes through the end zone, where it will be a touchback. First and 10 for Tobin Road at the 25. Tobin Road goes down. It's Walter Cronkite. That's the way it was when he rushed the quarterback. A lot of videos uploaded by this black cat streaking on at Monday Night Football. I want to watch every one of them. That was funny. Interrupted my video. Second down and 19. Lowe takes the handoff. He's going to get up to the 20, a 4-yard gain, and Carolina will call another timeout. It'll be third down and 15. Third down and 15 with 5 seconds to go before the half. Looks like Rote's going to go into victory formation. Carolina will call timeout. 3 seconds left. So San Diego, if they take a knee, the clock will end immediately. Now if they do a delayed knee, possibly go 3 seconds before dropping. But that's not really realistic in this game. You can't do it that way, so you'd have to kind of run around and then go out of bounds or slide. Yeah, slide. We had a delayed knee in high school, though. 4th down and 16. And McGuire's going to punt it. Burton takes it at the 35. He's going to get up to the 46. And we've reached the end of the first half with the score. San Diego 14, Carolina 3. You're watching Sack to the Future on the VinnyXWolf channel. Let's go ahead and skip this. We don't need to see that. San Diego will get the ball back to start the second half. It turns out to 33. Well, Tobin Rote will come on to try and lead the Chargers down to another score. Trying to stay ahead of Baltimore and Boston for a bye. Also now chasing the Cleveland Browns after 2 straight losses. For home field advantage. Rote back to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw it out to the flat to Dave Kosarek. Kosarek picks up 6, and it'll be 2nd down and 4. Rote hands it off to Paul Lowe. Paul Lowe following his blocker very closely, gets the first down up to the 48. First down and 10 now as Rote's in the shotgun. Second down and 10 now as Tobin Rote comes up under center. Just shy of the 50. Going to hand it off to Paul Lowe, but he's going to get hit in the backfield. Taken down for a loss. One would be 3rd down and 11. Donald Sutherland makes the tackle. Rote back to pass. Looking. He's got time. He's backing up a little bit more. He's going to throw it deep. Coming back to make the catch is Lance Allworth. And it's going to be a first down to the 24-yard line. 28-yard gain on 3rd down and 11. Lowe squeezing through for a pickup of, I'm going to say lost 2 on the marker, but 1 on the down and distance as Derek Crownguard makes the sack. It's 2nd down and 11. Low on the give again. This time he's going to drive his way up to the 20-yard line and pick up 6 yards. He was not going to be denied that time. Third down and 6. And a flag is thrown.
False start, offense.
Going to be a false start. 3rd down and 11. Rote back to pass. Lowe picking up a block. Lincoln picking up a block, I mean. But Rote is dragged down after he picks up a yard. It'll be 4th down and 10. The field goal is up, and it's good by George Blair, extending the Chargers' lead to 17-3. So for a 31-point favorite, they're only leading by 14 at this point. First down and 10 for the Panthers now. Drago hands it to Burton. He's met by a host of Chargers after picking up 3. Drago steps up but throws an incompletion. 3rd down and 7. It's 3rd down and 7 for Drago. He's back to pass. He's going to scramble out and throw it out of bounds. Bringing up a 4th down and 7. Daly gets a punt. It's a short punt. It's going to bounce dead, be down at the 45-yard line. So, Tobin Rote comes to take over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's after midnight on the East Coast. You're watching Sack to the Future on the VinnyXWolf channel. 3rd quarter action. San Diego leading Carolina 17-3. And Robinson catches the pass for a 1st down from Tobin Rote. Oh, sorry. First down and 10. 3:08 to go. Rote fakes the handoff. Throws it to low. Going to pick up about 6. 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Ball low right up the middle. He's got a huge hole, and he's going to get up to 27, a pickup of 11. Rote's under center. Changing the play. Fakes the handoff. He's under pressure, and he's going to get sacked again. We be friends. Makes the sack. Second down and 20.
False start, offense.
Ball start on the offense. Dave Kosarek. I guess number 74 actually. Boat back to pass. Throws it short to Don Norton, who had a huge touchdown earlier. Tobin Rotes, 9 of 12, 201 yards and 2 touchdowns. Third down and 16. Boat back to pass. Throws it in the flat to Keith Lincoln and he immediately goes out of bounds. It'll be 4th down 11 after the 5-yard pickup. Going to go for a 45-yard field goal from Paul, or George Blair, I mean. And this kick is up and it's good, and the Chargers lead is now 22-3. to 3 here in the third quarter with 59 seconds to go. George Blair kicks it off out of bounds. Von Drago comes back out to try and break out of this slump that the Carolina offense is in and get some first downs. Drago hands it off to Burton. Burton getting for 3 yards. Schmidt on the tackle. Second down and 7. Injury timeout. Looks like Burton's slow to get up, but he does get up. Third down and 4. Gary Glick on the tackle. Drago's back to pass. He shoots it over to Jedi Knight. That's not Jedi Knight, that's Arthur Knight. Jedi Knight's in defense. Yep, Arthur Knight. First reception, picks up 6 yards. Paul McGuire makes the tackle. And that, folks, is the end of the third quarter with the score San Diego 20, Carolina 3. Drago back to pass. It's gone out of bounds. Drago 6 of 10, 65 yards. Miami beating Cincinnati in a who gives a crap game. Drago, high snap gets to Burton, but oh, he gets away from Big Cat. Got away from Ernie Ladd. Chargers defense has been impressive. Dick Westmoreland on that last tackle. Drago throws in stride to Burton. It's going to be a first down to pick up a 15. This time Burton gets the draw, and he picks up 6. Second down and 3 for Carolina. Pass over the middle to Arthur Knight. He's going to have the first down. Boy, that game right there, the Eagles and Redskins, really hurts the Redskins' playoff chances. They dropped to 6-6. First and 10 is Drago. Delayed handoff to Sherman. Big Cat brings him down. That's 3 carries for Sherman. He picked up 2 yards there. He's got 1 for the day. Second down and 8. Clock ticking away here in the second half. Drago back to pass. Throws it. It's caught by Hamlet on Chiota. I get to say my hometown name once during a broadcast. The Hamlet of Anchiota. 67 of the friendliest people, plus a couple of sore heads as the sign hang as you entered back in the 90s when I grew up, the 80s and 90s. Third down and 3. Burton takes the ball up the middle, huge hole down to the 11-yard line. He got half the distance on that run. The former and future Patriot. Now we're going to have a penalty flag. And I am starting to yawn. Got to get this game over with before I fall asleep during a broadcast again. First and 15 from the 16, trailing by 17. Team. Back to pass. Drago, nope, it's going to give to Sherman. And Sherman picking up 8 and another injury timeout that we won't see who it is. Second down and 7. It'll be third down and 4 from the 5. Drago comes up under center. Drago rolling out. He runs right into a defender and is going to get sacked. Earl Faye's on with the second sack. It'll be fourth down and 5. 4 minutes to go. Let's see what they do. They're coming out to run a play. They're going to go for it, trailing by 17. And a false start penalty. This might coax them into kicking a field goal now. They need 3 scores. One of them can be a field goal. Nope, they're going to run the play on 4th and 10 from the 11. The pass is batted away and complete, and that's where San Diego will take over on the 11-yard line. Rote hands it to Paul Lowe. Lowe with a nice hole. It's going to pick up 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3. Second down and 3 from the 18-yard line. Oh, okay, sorry about that. That moment of silence is brought to you by the National Library Association, reminding you to read. First down and 10 after the run. Again, they're going to keep it on the ground. Low, high step in his way. Gets another first down, 11-yard pickup. Drain that play clock, too, before snapping the ball. We have reached the 2-minute warning. The score, San Diego 20, Carolina 3. Okay, second down and 7. Lowe runs off right tackle, is stood up and dropped. Okay, it is 3rd down and 10 after that tackle for a loss. 40 seconds to go. This should be the last play of the game. As long as Carolina doesn't start using their timeouts. Keith Lincoln up the middle. He's going to get 4. It'll be 4th down and 6. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a final from here in Charlotte, North Carolina. With the score San Diego 20, Carolina 3. Thanks for joining us on Sack to the Future. Stay tuned tomorrow for a showdown between the Baltimore Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Until then, I'm Vinny Vincent. God bless America.